Do you know the unknown signs of a heart attack? No? Well, you're not alone. Most of us may recognize the typical signs of a heart attack like chest pain or discomfort. But there are other signs, lesser-known ones that could be just as telling, yet they often go unnoticed. The heart, the engine that keeps us running, requires our constant attention and care. Understanding the subtle warnings it sends out could be a lifesaver. This is not just about knowing for knowledge's sake. This is about knowing to save a life, potentially your own or a loved one's. It's about empowering ourselves with information for a healthier, brighter tomorrow. Because sometimes what we don't know can indeed hurt us. So let's embark on this journey together, a journey towards better heart health. Today we're going to uncover these hidden signs, so stay tuned and let's dive right into it. The first unknown sign of a heart attack is actually quite surprising. Let's dive right into it. The first sign we're discussing is a sudden and unexplained feeling of dread or doom. It's not just a passing feeling of unease. It's an intense sensation that something isn't right. You might feel like you're in immediate danger or that a catastrophe is about to happen. This could be your body's way of signaling that your heart is in distress. The second sign is something most would dismiss as trivial, unexplained fatigue. Now, we're not just talking about feeling a little tired after a long day at work. This is an extreme fatigue that doesn't seem to go away, even with rest. It's a kind of weariness that can make simple tasks feel like monumental challenges. This could be because your heart is struggling and using most of your body's energy to keep functioning. The third sign is a bit more familiar, yet often overlooked: indigestion or heartburn. While these discomforts are common and usually nothing to worry about, they can sometimes be a sign of a heart attack, especially when coupled with other symptoms. It's important to take note if these symptoms persist or seem out of the ordinary. Now, it's crucial to remember that these signs can appear days, weeks, or even months before an actual heart attack. They're not always dramatic, and that's why they're so easy to miss. But they're your body's way of sounding an alarm, a warning that your heart may be in trouble. These signs might seem unrelated to the heart, but they can be crucial indicators of a potential heart attack. So pay attention to these signals. Listen to your body. It might just save your life. Stay tuned as we uncover more unknown signs in our next scene. Moving on, we have 3 more signs that you might not associate with a heart attack. The fourth sign is a sudden feeling of exhaustion. Now, we're not talking about the typical tiredness that follows a long day of work or a sleepless night. This is an unexplained, profound fatigue, as if all the energy has been drained from your body, making even simple tasks seem like monumental efforts. Next up, the fifth sign is a symptom that's often mistaken for something else: stomach discomfort. It might feel like you've eaten something that's not sitting right, or you're dealing with indigestion or heartburn. But when this discomfort is coupled with any of the other signs we're discussing, it's important to take note. It's not uncommon for people to mistake these symptoms for a less serious condition, and as a result, delay seeking medical help. The sixth sign is a little more well-known but still overlooked, and that's shortness of breath. If you find yourself gasping for air or feeling winded after performing activities that you usually handle with ease, it could be a sign that your heart is struggling. Remember, your heart is responsible for pumping oxygenated blood to your muscles, and when it's not functioning properly, your breathing can become labored. Finally, it's worth mentioning that these signs can present themselves differently in everyone. Some people might experience all of them, some only a few, and some might not experience any at all. The key is to know your body and to listen to it when it's trying to tell you something's not right. And remember, if you're ever in doubt, it's always better to be safe than sorry. It's fascinating, isn't it? How our bodies try to warn us in such unexpected ways. Now let's uncover the final 4 unknown signs of a heart attack. The 7th sign is a sensation that's often overlooked, a sudden unexplained feeling of dread or doom. This isn't just general anxiety, but an intense fear that something terrible is about to happen. It's your body's way of saying that something is definitely not right. Next up is the 8th sign, and it's a bit of an odd one. It's a rapid or irregular pulse. This doesn't mean a brief period of heart palpitations after a strenuous workout or a scary movie. No, we're talking about a pulse that's consistently irregular or unusually fast, without any apparent reason. The 9th sign could be easily mistaken for a symptom of a common cold or flu. It's a persistent cough or wheezing. You might think, well, I've got a bit of a cough, but it's probably just allergies. But if it's accompanied by any of the other signs we've discussed, it could be an indication of something more serious. Finally, the 10th sign is something you might not associate with heart trouble at all: swelling of the legs, ankles, or feet. This is caused by the heart's inability to pump blood effectively, leading to fluid buildup in the body. This condition, known as edema, can be a sign of heart failure, which could lead to a heart attack if not treated promptly. So there you have it, folks. 4 more signs that might seem unrelated but could be your body's way of warning you about an impending heart attack. Each of these signs on their own may not necessarily spell trouble, but when combined with other symptoms or risk factors, they could be indicative of a serious heart condition. And there you have it, the 10 unknown signs of a heart attack. But knowing the signs is only half the battle. Now that you're aware of the signs, how can you prevent a heart attack? Prevention, as the saying goes, is the key to longevity, and this holds true most especially when it comes to the health of your heart. There are numerous ways you can shield your heart from the risk of a heart attack, and many of these strategies revolve around lifestyle changes. First off, let's talk about nutrition. Eating a heart-healthy diet can significantly lower your risk of heart disease. Foods rich in fiber, lean proteins, and healthy fats can do wonders for your heart. Think whole grains, fruits and veggies, lean meats, and fish rich in omega-3 fatty acids like salmon and mackerel. Next up is physical activity. Regular exercise keeps the heart muscles strong and the blood vessels flexible. You don't need to run a marathon to reap the benefits. Just 30 minutes of moderate exercise a day, like brisk walking or cycling, can make a world of difference. But it's not just about what you consume or how much you move, it's also about what you need to avoid. Smoking, for instance, is a major culprit in heart disease. The chemicals in tobacco can damage your heart and blood vessels, leading to narrowing of the arteries, which could cause a heart attack. So if you're a smoker, consider kicking the habit for good. Stress, too, plays a significant role. Chronic stress can put your heart under continuous strain, raising your risk of heart disease. So it's essential to find healthy ways to manage stress, be it through meditation, yoga, or simply taking time out for activities you enjoy. Lastly, regular medical checkups are crucial. High blood pressure and cholesterol levels can sneak up on you without any warning signs. Regular screenings can help detect these silent killers early, allowing you to take necessary steps to keep them under control. Remember, prevention is always better than cure. So, let's do our part in keeping our hearts healthy and strong. After all, every beat counts. So there you have it, 10 unknown signs of a heart attack and how to prevent it. We've journeyed through a maze of under-the-radar symptoms, from unexpected fatigue to unusual stomach pains. We've discovered the importance of being aware of these signs, not just for ourselves, but also for those around us. We've tackled the preventative measures that can be incorporated into our daily lives, like maintaining a healthy diet, regular exercise, and regular checkups. Remember, prevention is always better than cure. The power to safeguard our heart health lies within our hands. Now it's your turn to take the baton. Start by being more aware, more proactive. Let's not allow these unknown signs to remain unknown. Let's make heart health a priority. Spread the word and help save lives. Thank you for watching, and remember, your heart health is in your hands.